Hey guys, so new event coming soon. Monster Type Festival King of the Island. So basically, you're only allowed to play with monster type, or not monster type, animal type monsters. And this does not include dinosaur, I'm pretty sure, right? Sea serpent, whatever. So it's only certain animals like insects, beast warriors, reptiles. No dinosaur, right? Yep, no dinosaur. So, uh, yeah, I just don't have any idea what I want to play. Like, I would have played Blackwing, I guess, and I would have been content with that. But they banned like a billion different Blackwing cards. Like, okay, they banned. Well, Gofu's just normally banned, but this is banned because it's a warrior. Fair enough. But then you see our good old Wing Beast pal here, Blackwing Full Armor Master, is banned. We're limited to one Black Whirlwind, and all copies of Black Feather Whirlwind are banned. Why? I don't know. But I did notice there is something else they banned as well. We have Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon. This is just banned. As you can see, it's nowhere to be seen here. Yep. Banned. And of course, since this is a warrior, we cannot play Raider's Knight. But Ultimate Falcon is also actually a Towers monster, so if you can simply rank up into Ultimate, well, Final Fortress here, yeah, it's about as good as, like, Ultimate Falcon, I guess. If not better in archetype-wise, but it's just a big asshole. And how do you out this? If you try to go for a line like this, here's the answer. Put in Mask of Restrict. And yeah, no one is going to really be outing this. What are you going to do with, like, your reptiles, your insects, all of those guys? What are you going to do against 3.8k towers? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So Raid Raptors is still totally, like, doable, but yeah, that's fine. So this list right now is a bit of a mess, so don't mind that too much. So right now I just noticed something peculiar, something extremely interesting. So I don't know how to get this consistent right now, but Mystical Sheep 1 has this fun effect. You can substitute this card for any one fusion material monster. When you do this, the other fusion material monsters must be the correct ones, alright? And then there's Fusion Parasite. This card can also be used as a fusion substitute. And other fusion materials must be correct. Cannot be used as fusion material otherwise. If this card is special summoned, you can fusion summon a fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion materials, including this card. So it doesn't matter super, like, that much, right? But also, Invocation is still at 3, and Magical Meltdown is at 3. Why might this be an issue? Well. This has the effect to be able to, if this card is in the graveyard, you can target one of your Banish Alistair the Invoker cards, and shuffle this card into the deck. So, we don't care about that. We're just using this as basically a copy of Polymerization, as well as Magical Meltdown, right? Actually, wait, this adds Alistair. So we'll have to use something else, I guess. Like, regular Polymerization would be fine. It does not matter. Or we can even go, like, Dyspia Theater of the Branded if we want to just run, well, if we wanted to just, you know... Wait. Is this banned? What the hell? Am I tired? Oh yeah, I am. Well, this works as a Polymerization as well, which is good enough. Except Invoke Kalika is too low level for this, so we'll just run normal Polymerization, like, really, who cares? Just normal-ass, regular Polymerization, why not? So, the thing is, Invoke Kalika, for some reason, is legal, because it's a beast. And it has this lovely effect called, each player can only attempt to activate one monster effect per turn. So, you activate that one monster effect, doesn't matter where, and that is the only monster effect you get that turn. Each player can only attack with one monster during each battle phase. I don't really care about that as much, but to make it even more annoying, you can pair it with, for example, Master Key Beetle, so that you can detach one XYZ material from this card, then target one card you control except this card. While this card is face up on the field, that cards cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this face-up card on the field would be destroyed, you can send one of its targets to the graveyard instead. So, let's say I summon Invoke Kaliga, and then I summon Master Key Beetle. Master Key Beetle is an attack. I will target Invoke Kaliga, who is probably in defense, and now you can only realistically destroy it by battle, because Evenly Matched is also banned for some reason. I really doubt you have any good ways to remove Invoke Kaliga. I suppose you can negate it with like an Imperm or a Droplet, but aside from that, you're getting Giga Floodgated here. And why not? Because it is legal to simply abuse this, you know? Why not? And also, Runic, I guess, is like also playable to an extent. You only have Freki and Gary, but it's Runic. People will be playing Runic if it's available, just, you know, Runic moment. But they go out of their way now. Like, after everyone was just, like, suffering from, like, dealing with, like, Eldlik every single, like, one of the early festivals, they just banned out, like, Eldlik, and no one could play it because it was, like, pretty unfun, right? To play against, especially for festivals, but they're not willing to do this for Runic, I guess, for some reason. Okay. And in fact, if you guys remember, like, the first few festivals, all of the floodgate cards were still, like, legal for some reason, like Skill Drain, Gozen. So you're just, like, playing against stun. It's no difference, like, from ranked, which was also, like, infested with that. Same issue, same stuff. But, yeah, I guess it's not that bad to go into, like, Raid Raptor, Final Fortress, I guess. And, of course, like, Tri-Brigade is going to see, like, some play, but at the same time, like, they also hit a bunch of Tri-Brigade cards, like, I would argue not as bad as what they did to, like, Blackwing, but, yeah. So we have Revolt Band and Nerval Band. Nerval is the card that searches here, right? Add one Tri-Brigade monster from your deck to your hand. And then no Revolt means you cannot summon Shriek on your opponent's turn. But, like, aside from that, it's, like, mostly still intact what Tri-Brigade does here, right? Because they didn't hit, like, Black Feather Whirlwind, or, you know... Well, actually, I'm just losing it right now. Well, Black Feather Whirlwind gets hit, and no Full Armor Master. If it was just one of them, things would be a lot better, you know? So, I don't even know if, like... Blackwing is usable for anything at this point. It's pretty hard to say. For me, at least, right? What am I supposed to do here? Like... I guess I can at least use them to, like, make Wise Tricks. I mean, I guess. Yeah, that's about all you can do with Blackwing, isn't it? Unless I'm missing something obvious. Might as well remove Twin Shadow and Blackbird Close. They probably won't come up. So, I mean, we're going down a dark path here. We're either going to do some floodgating or we're going to make a towers. That's, like, where my headspace is at right now, since I can't think of, like, anything else to do. But, I mean, with the Therion cards, I guess, you have... Oh, right, this is a plant. So, yeah, you just have Alasia. Alasia doesn't really do much. This is literally, like, the worst Therion. Yeah, that's about it. This doesn't even have a good effect at all. Well, I guess you can, like, Alasia to summon Alasia, right? If you discard a card, right? That's the most mileage you're going to get out of Alasia. I am not playing Reptiles. You're crazy if you think I am going to. I guess... There's also the fact that they, from what I recall, they actually also hit Ancient Warriors as well. Just a little bit, though, it seems, right? Masterful Sun Moon is at 1. So, realistically, I have no idea what Konami wants from me here, but alright, let's just take a look at the loners and see what they've cooked up here. So we have... What is this? Fire King. Fire King Lunar. You have like a good amount of removal, like you have 3 Dark Hole, 2 Torrential. Just having these cards makes it like not bad. I'm not going to bother looking at the Fire King cards. I still don't really know what they do. The Essence of Ninjutsu, Art of Mosquito. Basically a weird insect deck. Ballpark. Okay. And then we have reptiles. Honestly, I just don't think like any reptile deck is going to be that great. And I mean, I don't have faith that Konami built a good one. I mean, maybe you reptile enjoyers can tell me how bad or how good this list is. It's probably not that great, is it? I mean, I can't tell personally. But like the probably strongest kind of like things or the most played things will probably still be Tri Brigade. So, of course, there's always the nasty little tech you can do with Prohibition. Prohibition is still at 3. If we just Prohibition call Fractal, that can do a good amount of damage, or Prohibition call Kit, Prohibition call Shrig. There's a lot of things you can just do with Prohibition. And, of course, one of the things that makes this event a standout is that we have no Ash Blossom and Spring. Yeah. And there's no Drone Lockbird or anything, so... But why did you not ban Maxi here? Now this is ridiculous. So normally Maxi is not as bad because we have like 3 Ash and like 2 Coldplay. And like, even then we could maybe like reasonably run Gamma if like need be, if we don't have access to Ash Blossom, but... Okay, now there is Maxi, and now we have 2 called by. Ah. Ay ay ay. Why? I mean, right now I'm just feeling like this event is just going to be miserable. Like, because Maxi's legal, I might as well just try to go for like the Fusion Parasite or Mystical Sheep stuff. Now that I think about it, since this is an insect, this is actually very searchable. So I just need a way to get like into a way to do Fusion to make Invoke Caliga. But I mean, there's also like insect-based like floodgates that might still be legal, right? Yeah, why wouldn't they be legal? Scary Moth. Yeah. So insect, like just generic insect, I don't think has been hit. So, are you guys ready to have to deal with like Maxi and Scary Moth? And just getting floodgated out, you know, by Scary Moth, and getting hit by Maxi as well. Like, on the same turn. Both searched. Well, so far, this Monster Type Festival, I'm not looking forward to it at all. And just by looking at the ban list, I already feel miserable. Knowing that any, like, decks I would have wanted to play, aside from maybe Raid Raptor is playable, like, but Raid Raptor, is it even that good? Ugh. Well, aside from that, there's like nothing I can really look forward to playing, because all of the cards I own aren't really that useful for this event, and the loners of course look like they suck, so I'm in for a miserable time. But if this guy gave you guys any ideas, feel free to share in the comments below, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.